fucking exhausted. Oh my God, what a day. Jesus Christ.
Boss!
Oh, what's going on?
Gooey just followed the Chiseled Adonis.
What's good with y'all, man? What's good with y'all? God damn. I have absolutely no energy whatsoever. I die on stream. Hey, it's been fun. Oh, good Lord. Thrust Orphan in the building said, go Lions. What's going on here? Oh, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? God damn. I am fatigued than a motherfucker. Trying to get to the halfway house. No energy whatsoever. But we are here. We are going to fight through it one way or another. And we are here Monday Night Football. Lions, Raiders, who do you have? Obviously, the Lions are leading 6-0 right now. So we'll see how things mess around and transpire. Let me see if my pick'em has a probability of messing around and winning. Well, right now, oh, Lord in heaven, I don't think I'm going to mess around and get there. This is what my pick'em was, and it doesn't look like it's going to work in my favor. Cam Thomas only needs one basket, right? Kristaps Porzingis entered the second half with 6 rebounds. This motherfucker just had to get 3. This nincompoop ain't get another one, bruh. About to cost me bread. He about to cost me bread. Goddamn bastard. It's getting ridiculous. I thought things were working in my favor. Not at all. Hold on. Wait, give me a second. Give me a second. Let me put the goddamn volume up. Sorry about that. Let me slide a little closer. Actually, no. Let me bring the mic a little closer. I'm wilding. Okay. All right. Distraught in the building. What's going on? I hope we ain't doing that watered steak business as usual. God damn. Oh, shit. I owe them money. Yeah, let me leave this over here. I got to pay them. God damn, fucking IRS. Oh, golly. Life is falling apart. Oh, well. Whoa. Token black guy said put the mic on the lips. Is my flashlight in here? Oh, yeah, it is. Sir, what's going on over here, sir? Part of the game is this. Sir. Get it together. Let's go down the list. Say hello to the people. Zadoggy, I should say. What is going on? Oh, pass nearly intercepted. Alexandria in the building. Bushy, what's happening? Panther Teen, Mr. West, CD, Chris Minor. What is going on? Matt, DHB, Jaywalk, John D, J Money, what's happening? Malone, Dante in the building, what's happening? Mike Huncho, O'Leary, Chevron, Shields, Dev, Black Hat, D, Kasha. How is it going? Good evening. Patrick in the building. What's going on? Jabbar said, am I good? Man, I'm tired.
Boss!
I am tired. I'm in the halfway house tomorrow. Will I be on Kaizen stream? I will not. Oh, damn. Why didn't they trade away Hunter Refro? They should have. Jamari, what's good? Paladin Ambrose, how's it going? K-Dub, Black Freakazoid. What's good? Denisha in the building. How is it going?
Really let him have it. Show him my stuff. Give that man everything I got.
Pause. Love to see
Dub
it.
159 just cheered 100 bits.
Love to see it. I appreciate that, K-Dub. Cheering on 100 bits. Lil G, what's going on? So you just turned 20 on Saturday, and it was a beautiful gift to see Ngannou destroy Fury. Oh, man, well, happy belated birthday. And I will say this regarding Ngannou and Fury. Ngannou got robbed. It was a close fight, but let's keep it real. Anybody who's watching it, fam, Ngannou won the fight, man. Come on, man. I ain't one of those people who sit around and say, well, because there was a knockdown, that means that they won. No. It wasn't because it was just a knockdown. If you actually watch the fight, man, Fury was completely looking like he was out of his element, bro. He was not preparing. He wasn't prepared for Ngannou to bring all that. I can tell you that right now.
14 grams of crack.
How do I feel about Crybaby OBJ? Well, here's the thing, right? He went to Baltimore. He hasn't been getting the targets. Now, granted, there's a bit of injuries that play a role, right? But here you are on a squad where they're begging for a receiver to step up. You have Zay Flowers there, but it's been inconsistent throughout thus far in the season. Bateman's hands for decoration. Aguilar's hands for decoration. OBJ's frustrated that he's not getting the targets despite the fact that they winning. I understand everybody should buy in and want to win and don't sit over there bitch and moan about targets or catches, whatever the case is. But that man want the football. Let's keep it real.
14
So
grams
there is that.
of
But they won. So as far as I'm concerned, you shouldn't be wilding like that on the sideline because that'll get you the diva moniker. And OBJ already had that. He lost it when he went over to Los Angeles, and then upon return to the NFL a year and a half later with Baltimore. Well, here we are. Thoughts on Will Levis? Hell of a goddamn debut. Thoughts on Luka going for 49 on Friday? Hey, man, good for him, man. That's Luka. That's Luka. Lil G said that's two Furies robbing two black men that aren't pro boxers. You don't find that suspicious? Well, somebody call on Dr. Umar. You're certainly not wrong there. As for KSI, Tommy Fury, I think it was a little bit closer. It could have gone either way, but I personally would have gave it a KSI. But Ngannou and Fury, I'm not going to say it was a definitive victory, but I don't think anybody would have been arguing if they lifted up, Ngannou's hands as the victor. If they lifted up KSI's hands, people probably could have gone back and forth. I don't think there'd have been a person like, oh, man, you know what? They robbed Fury. I don't think that would have been the case. I don't think that would have been the case, but we can all say.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
I certainly do. I certainly do. 3 of those Celtics, how about it, man? The season too doggone early, man. Let's wait until after All-Star break. Distraught put 2 on, say, hey, don't do that. Them steaks stay loaded. Stay loaded with water, sir. What's the problem? Why the Panthers on the thumbnail? The Panthers is there? Why the Panthers there? Why the hell is Jesus Christ, man. Why is the Lions and see, that's how you know I'm tired. That's how you know I'm tired. Because how does that even happen? Where did they come from? Oh, wait a minute. Amon-Ra St. Brown on the move. Hello. I said, Amon, yep, it's a first down. Big time first down right there. You'll have to see that. Good catch, though, because I dead ain't even see the I didn't even see they had this son bitch. The wrong joint was over here. That's how I'm ready to go to sleep, bro. And I can't even go to sleep. I'm about to be up for a hot minute. Got to get to the halfway house. Good Lord. Remember when life was simple? Pepperidge Farm remembers. There we go. Let's get the Lions back up in there. Keep pounding. Good Lord. There's a counter on how many yawns. Oh, yeah, that's Dante. Keeps an eye on that, on them yawns. Did I react to the Broncos upset? The Chiefs, I said it at the beginning of the year, the Chiefs, similar to last year, they are very beatable. They're not as good as they were in years past, although their defense has performed at a higher level. But Patrick Mahomes and that offense has not looked, the same whatsoever. So am I surprised? I'm more impressed by how well the Broncos defense played despite the news of a bunch of people being put on the trade block. The Chiefs defense showed up for the most part, but offensively it just was not there. Oh, but they got laundry on the field. This play might be coming back. Where's the YouTuber subscribers count? Oh, the Lord in heaven. Everything under the sun that can go wrong is going wrong. Let's see here. Why is this not working in my favor? Take a look at those active community guideline strikes right there. That's 2 right there. Stress, pain. Stress and pain. That's all I know. Good Lord in heaven. Now we back. All right, there you go. Got to get rid of those damn strikes. Am I going to go live for Crown Jewel on Saturday? No, I will not be live. I will not be live because I won't be here. I'll be down in Texas. I'm going to be hosting a entrepreneurial conference. One of my buddies, Brown from Black and Brown Films, actually gave me a phone call to go out there and host said event. So I'll be over there for that. Oh, damn, that Laporta's leg got chopped right there. What do I think about the new NBA court designs for the tournaments? I think it's kind of hacky, but we'll see how everything comes out. We'll see what that looks like. All cat means all the cat teams won. Well, that's interesting. What no, they're not gonna. Ain't nobody gonna get Henry. Come on now. Ain't nobody gonna get Henry. But Austin now 2nd and 1 here. Oh, wait a minute. That was a bad play call right there. He not about to get outside. That's a loss. That's a tackle for loss right there. Born Fresh is hype. I know you are with that great Cowboys victory last night. I'm sure they really enjoyed that. Shout out to the Cowboys getting the doggone job done. Destroy up a 500 again and say, who's worse, Matt Canada as OC or Urban Meyer as a head coach? I would say Matt Canada, because at least, Urban Meyer as an NFL head coach comes in with a resume that you kind of can be a little hopeful. Matt Canada has no fucking resume that led to anybody actually being like, man, our offense going to look great. That's never been the case. Oh, wow, pass batted down again. Yo, what's interesting is this Lions high-octane offense has not looked the same, in past couple of weeks, man. And they still fail to find the end zone. They've got to get it together. But at least I know they're going to keep throwing the football. At least that could work in my favor. No, refresh. Sky, refresh. The thumbnail's already fixed. You have to refresh. It's already fixed. If you've been in there, you got to refresh. It's already fixed. It's now... It's the Lions and the Raiders, not the Panthers. You got to hit refresh. Ty, put 5 on it. I appreciate you. WLP in the building. What's going on? What's going on? And the Boston game is pretty much over, and there goes my pick'em because Kristaps Porzingis decided I don't want to catch any goddamn boards in the second half, you son of a bitch. Well, it is what it is. The thoughts on all 32 teams, hardwood? No, it's like I'll have to see what it looks like when they set everything up. But right now, I don't have no real opinion on it. You took the low on Riley Patterson kicking points, and they just so happened to kick 3 fucking field goals in the first half. Crazy, ain't it? It's wild, ain't it? Ain't nobody was sitting over there thinking, that was going to go down, and yet here they are, not converting in the red zone. They better hope the Raiders don't rally. That is absolutely correct because, Joshy, the more that you let a team hang around, the more the higher propensity of them probably coming back to really bite you. That'll come back to really bite you because you'll sit there and you'll be watching like, wait a minute, what the hell's going on over here? And all of a sudden, bam, they can't convert. Losing David Montgomery definitely plays a role. I think that's definitely one of the reasons why they're over there struggling. I wouldn't say the Lions are trash now. I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't say the Lions are trash now. I would not go that far. You want to know which team you should support because TB12 is no longer playing, pretty much made you watch the NFL? Well, with that being the case, I would say start fresh. Look at a team that's incredibly young and has no particular kind of the Texans. Go and cheer, become a Texans fan because here you are with a rookie quarterback, pretty much a squad without anybody who's relatively super established or whatever the case is, and you can build from the bottom. Become a Texas fan. Mr. Nobody just came from the premiere, said Dad Bod Destroyer. Definitely need that. Indeed. Oh, wait a minute. I got to go send that in. I'm wilding. Good Lord. How about them, who had a great performance yesterday? Somebody had a great performance yesterday. I forget who it was, but there was a team that had a magnificent performance yesterday. Oh, the Cowboys. Yeah, those dudes fucking cooked the Rams, bruh. They looked magnificent yesterday. There wasn't anything that, of course, that Dak ricocheted interception wasn't really the best. But outside of that, they looked sharp. They looked on point. They're back on track. But I ain't going to be no Skip Bayless up this motherfucker sitting over here thinking, oh, well, now they'll be able to dominate and the Eagles better watch it. Man, stop it. And bad luck for the Commanders. They shot themselves in the foot towards the tail end of the game.
Boss.
Followed Strake
Tobias.
just followed the Chiseled Adonis.
Tobias. Seahawks, they was able to capitalize off of PJ Walker's unfortunate situation. Literally, all they needed was 2 first downs, and you turned the football over. That is incredible. But the pass was, batted off of the helmet of Jamal Adams, so, it is what it is. Take a nap at halftime. Nah, if I go and take a nap, I ain't going to wake up, fam. Until tomorrow, at least. Double J, Josh Jacobs picks up a first down right there. Titans went crazy yesterday. Nah, Will Levis went crazy. Am I ready for Attack on Titan on Friday? I didn't even know it was this Friday, but that's great. Can't wait. Remember the 1-15 2007 Miami Dolphins? You were 25 in elementary. So you're 25 now. You're in elementary then, but it takes time. You really like Tannehill, but it was so fun to support your city's team. But everybody has dark days. That is true. And I remember that, 1-15 Lions team. And then the very next year, here comes fucking Bill Parcells into position, and all of a sudden the fucking Dolphins go from 1-15 to freaking 10-6. They were 10-6, 11-5, running the goddamn Wildcat. It was Ricky Williams, was it Ronnie Brown? Ricky Williams, Ronnie Brown, and there was one other guy. Was Pat White? No, not Pat White. There was one other guy. I forget. Oh, wait, the other guy. Yeah, I did see that video of the hockey player who got fucking murdered, bro. That shit crazy. Dude sidekicked him with a fuck. That's one of the reasons why I've always been afraid of playing hockey, bro. Because I know I'm not clumsy like that, but I know my luck. All it takes is me slipping somewhere. All of a sudden, somebody's fucking blade goes against the arm. Man, ain't no way, bro. I'd be losing my mind, dog. If I was that dude's family, that other dude is a marked man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Mackenzie said, thanks for the advice. You'll check on it because you had hope with the Jets, but that motherfucker paid somebody. Oh, that paid someone on the other team, just saying. Well, yeah, I mean, Aaron Rodgers tearing this shit. There was a lot of new Jets fans, man. A lot of new Jets fans absolutely devastated at what ended up happening, bro. Thoughts about the NFL QBs injured and commanders piss poor? I'll tell you this much. All of these injured quarterbacks and everything, it's brutal. It absolutely sucks because you have teams that have promise that don't have the opportunity to stay consistent because of the injuries at the most important position in football. So with that being the case, if you're a GM or you're a head coach, you have to be very resourceful. You should constantly be calling quarterbacks and making sure that you have competent backups. Because here's the thing. This is the way that I view backups in the NFL. I want to have backups that I can, if the starter goes down, they can come in and we're as confident as we were with the other person. Granted, unless you have like a Patrick Mahomes, a Lamar Jackson, a Joe Burrow, a Josh Allen, situations like that. Of course, there's more quarterbacks that can be named, but we're just for the sake of argument. Unless you have that consistent perennial Pro Bowl quarterback, if you're one of those teams that are in like the pack, the middle of the pack, or something like that, or you have a quarterback that is, performs at a decent level, but you could get a backup who you could throw into the fray, then you should be all right. Like the Minnesota just started turning stuff around. You lose Kirk family member for the remainder of the year. You should be calling motherfuckers right now with experience that can help you continue to stay on that same even keel path, bro. Because although it's a freak accident sort of situation, you got to make sure you got somebody who's competent. Zach Wilson's won 3 games in a row, but let's keep it real. Aaron Rodgers went down. They all said season done. DJ B. Silly in the building. What's good? The ref's been atrocious. I agree. Ain't that attempted murder? Oh, yes. Yes, it is. It's not even attempted murder. Wouldn't that be like second-degree manslaughter? And if they find out that this dude actually went out of his way, which it did appear to be, it can mess around and be, is there first-degree manslaughter? I'm not sure. But whatever the case is, it's definitely manslaughter, not attempted murder because man's died. So if I'm bored of the Ravens game, the Pens game is pretty good right now. Oh, that's what's up. If I could trade Lamar to any team, what team would it be? Pittsburgh. We need a quarterback. Moreover, we need an OC, really. I can't give up on Kenny like that, but we need an OC. But his passes is just not there. But everything comes with time. Josh Allen, his first 2 years was absolute cheeks before he became what he became. But still, nobody gives a fuck what he does in the regular season. Go win a goddamn, get your team to the Super Bowl for the first time since 93. Jimmy G should be out the league. I disagree. Do I think the Packers should look for a new quarterback or just try to rebuild the offense around Jordan Love, even though he's a scrub? It's too soon to call Jordan Love a scrub. It's too soon. I would not say go looking for a quarterback yet. I think you got to get, Josh Jacobs into the end zone, holds up his feet, and what do you know? The Raiders are right back in it. But I wouldn't say go looking for a quarterback just yet. I think you got to give a quarterback at least 2.5 years to show you what he's got with a consistent offensive coordinator, a consistent amount of skilled players around him. All right. You don't want to be in an Alex Smith situation. His first 7 seasons, fucking 7 different offensive coordinators. How the fuck do you expect somebody to, go over there and excel? It's impossible. Right? So I think you got to give a quarterback 2.5 years of consistency. If they keep coming up ass, let them go. For example, Mac Jones, Josh McDaniels just left, but Mac Jones, I seen what I needed to see from him. Hey, ass, time to go somewhere else. So it all depends on the situation. Vikings should call Wentz, exactly who I had in mind. Carson Wentz has been ass as of late, but I think he needs to get with a quarterback's coach and a head coach that can cater to him and really reinvigorate that fire that was up inside that man, bro. Because I still would give that man a call. There's some quarterbacks who had played like some cheeks, but let's keep it real. They're better than some of the backups that's in the league right now. And ain't nobody going to start up no goddamn controversy about certain players, bro. Kenny Pickett a GOAT? Not at all. Do I think the Jets need to cut Wilson, draft a new QB at the end of the season? They won't have a pick high enough to get a quality quarterback. But I did hear, actually, no, they might, because I did hear that this quarterback class coming in is fixing to be one of the deepest quarterback classes. But I've always said college players, you can't judge them with that high level of expectation because more often than not, players that come into the league are just average to below average. Hence why the average NFL career is for, 2.5 years right now? So it's like that. Gold said that I like the fight. I did. I did. Cam is unstoppable inside the red zone. He'd be a good pickup. Nah, Cam was unstoppable in the red zone back when he played with Carolina. It ain't that way no more. I think Aaron Rodgers is out of his mind, but superhuman athletes, man. Give old Case Keenum a call. Shit, I'd give him a call too. Actually, no, I think they'd have to trade for him. Case Keenum might be on a squad right now. He might be on a team right now. Yeah, he's on the Texans right now. You could trade for him. He's just a backup right now, but you could trade for him. He's on Houston, hasn't seen the field at all. I'd trade for him. I would trade for him. That 1 year homie had in Minnesota was magical. Almost won that comeback player of the year. Nick Foles, well, Dante said, am I ready for Attack on Titan? Yeah, I didn't know it was coming back on Friday, but I ain't going to watch it live. I'll probably watch it over the weekend maybe. He already knows the Minnesota scheme. Now, it was a different coaching staff back when that happened the first time, back in 2017. So it's completely different. It's a whole different situation. How many tattoos does this man have, bro? Be legendary on his chest? Yeah, that's wild. I always felt very eerie about tattoos because the fucking Ain't no way you telling me you fixing to have some ink that's drawn on you and it's gonna stay there for a lifetime and there's no fucking, long-term effects. You can't tell me that this shit can't possibly develop into like a cancer or some shit like that, bro. I've always wanted to do the research on it just to see. Because there gotta be something. Like, when did they start? Because, of course, tattoos have been around for a while. But I've always wondered. Like, that's very interesting. I should do a 7-day stream like Kai. I don't know about all that. I ain't got the facilities to do all that. But when I'm in the halfway house, I'll definitely do a 24-hour stream once I get everything set up. Oh, by the way, the PS5 was delivered. I have it now. I have the PS5 now. And the 2 games are there. And I'm just waiting on not Mortal Kombat. I'm waiting on Modern Warfare to come in there. He got 3 Negroes on his chest. Them joints look fire. It does look all right. It does look all right. But me personally, I've never really been a tattoo guy. But man's got all the tattoos on his body, bro. You saw a lady having a tattoo of her obituary on her right arm from her best friend. I wouldn't be surprised. A lot of people get a lot of sentimental things, tattooed on them, which I can understand why you do it. I ain't gonna knock your hustle for why you do it, but always have the end in mind. Don't be one of those people who just, you get a tattoo of some absolute tomfoolery, and then now you reach your fucking 40s, 50s, 60s, and you embarrassed of what the fuck you done did. Where's Unchiseled doing? Unchiseled living life. He all right. Ted said, where's the NFL commentary? What are you talking about? You mean the commentary that's always posted on Tuesday and today's Monday? Come on now. How'd the October challenge go? It went all right. I enjoyed myself, man. This past weekend when I was in Pennsylvania, I was surrounded by some of my favorite bottles of alcohol, but I have an incredibly high, level of self-control. So the closest that I ever went to was I picked up that Terramana Añejo, because I've always said Blanco tequilas is ass, bro. You got to get yourself a Reposado, or get yourself an Añejo. You got to get one of those two. But I took a whiff of that Terramana and said, all right, that's not too bad. A lot of people don't like it. I like it. I like the Añejo one. The Blanco one is ass. But I like the Añejo one. And then I took a sniff of some of my Jack Daniels that was over here I remember that. And then moved on with the remainder of my day. So it's been going well. Tomorrow is the final day. I'll be going for my sprints tomorrow for the final time. So that's going to be dope. That is going to be dope. Kenny being held back by Canada. Tomlin got to be fired. We need to bring Bill Cowher back. Ben would have had at least 3 rings if Cowher coached. Well, here's the thing, right? I can make an argument perhaps he might have won in the game against Green Bay, but the defense had folded there. The Tebow situation, I think if we didn't lose, if I'm not mistaken, that touchdown to Torrey Smith, or who was it, at the end of the Baltimore Steelers game, the second game in Pittsburgh, had Pittsburgh gone 13-3 2011 and you got the home field, I think they would have went and won a Super Bowl in 2011. Contended for, if they played the Giants, I think they would have won. Fuck the goddamn Giants. I think they would have got that W there. I've already talked about the series of injuries throughout the 2010s, but there is a level of incompetency because Cowher didn't necessarily play down to the competition like Tomlin did, because I've said it in my video yesterday, it's very difficult as a Steeler fan to go and watch games because you never watch a game throughout the season where you consistently feel like, you about to lose. Like, damn near everything is winnable. Like, that shit's crazy. No Shave November. Who the fuck started that? Wait, No Nut November. Oh, that reminds me. I gotta repost my meme that I did on that. I don't know how people perform, mess around and do that kind of stuff. Unless, of course, you're somebody who's dodging self-pleasuring, then by all means. But if you're somebody who has an addiction of self-pleasuring, then it should be a No Nut November. But if you frequent in a bit of courtal affairs, then why stop? Have ever tried a 5 or 10K? I had my very first 5K this early in the summer, and I ran 24. I think it was like 24 minutes. It was the very first time I ran in years. So I'm gonna do it
Thumbs up
again.
and just followed the Chiseled Adonis.
I appreciate you. I am gonna do it again next summer, and I'm hoping that I can break the 21-minute mark. Because last time that I had ran it, I was at 22 when I was running outside and timing it. So there is definitely that. But that first time that I did it, I'm like, man, this fucking sucks. I came in 7th, but it was my first time running in years. I had no prep. It wasn't like I was super stretching the night before. I did my regular dynamic warm-ups, and then that was it.
Snatch blocking just followed the Chiseled Adonis.
Yeah, homie does have the burners. Homie was moving. Top Shot said, is it wrong that you are rooting for your Bears to get cooked so most of the franchise can stop overhyping the backup Tyson Bagent like he was some savior of the Bears? Yeah, I think that is wrong. You should never cheer against your team. You should never cheer for your team to lose. That's crazy. Because I can promise you, if you do that now, you're probably one of the fans that cheer for your team to tank at the end of the year because you're like, well, what else there to play for? You should always cheer for your team to win. I don't give a damn if, you could be 2-14 and the number 1 draft pick is on the line and you want some lose. Nah, man, you play to win the game. Fuck that. You've done No Nut November wasn't hard. Doing no shave November. Yeah, but it's not difficult to shave. Like, who has an impulse to wake up in the morning and go and shave? That's not, unless, of course, that's a thing. I've never experienced that. There's been people who's overtaken by the horn, but shave, I feel like that's too simple. Now, unless, of course, you're in a situation where your hair grows back incredibly fast, so there's that. Black Freakazoid said cheering for tanking is a puss move. I too agree. I'll never get behind that. Kyle in the building said Jags are 6-2. Sorry about your Steelers, homie. Hey, man, it is what it is, man. The defense did everything in their power to try to give Pittsburgh an opportunity to respond. I do think we got hoed by the referees on 2 different situations, but outside of that, you still got to go and perform, and that's not what Pittsburgh did. So congratulations to you guys, man. You got the job done. You can't ask for anything better than that. You can't ask for anything better than that.
Oh, yeah.
Valorian said, what type of mindset is that? You'd be surprised, bro. Like, there's a lot of people who, like, they literally, there's so many people who say they're a fan of a squad, but they only like the team when they're winning. Like, don't get me wrong. Of course it sucks to lose, but that's the ebb and flow of sports. Like, if anybody who ever played the sport for the right reasons and played actually trying to give your best, because there's a lot of people who've played sports but never actually gave 100%. You ever played pickup basketball or maybe just a regular, pickup sport with somebody, just you're there. The moment that you're losing by a ton, you could be down like 15-3, game is 16. Motherfuckers start quitting. Or you start complaining. Play with the same intensity that you had before. Now all of a sudden it seems like it's out of reach. You don't care no more. That's crazy to me. I'll never understand that. That joint's wild to me. I'll never understand it. Thoughts on the Seahawks and Browns game? Good game. Definitely a good game. But it was a unfortunate, situation with the Browns costing the game like that. CP3 just passed Larry Bird on the all-time scoring list. Oh, that's what's up, man. Congrats to him. It's so crazy how Larry Bird has fucking become underrated because people don't know basketball, but that's just history. The older you get, the greatest players of a generation's past become underrated because people make it seem as if they're overrated. Top Shot said, you'll never cheer for tanking. Just wanted them to stop talking about him like he was a new savior of Chicago. He's a backup for a reason. Here's what you do. The people who talk like that, don't listen to them. If it's the mainstream media, don't listen to those segments. Because the vast majority of the time, they're wrong. It's like Linsanity. You just have somebody who's talking about a particular kind of thing to go and get views, get clicks, or you have delusional fans who don't really know the sport like that because the very next time that something happens to whether it be him, Whether it be Fields, whether it be somebody else, they're going to jump on somebody else who has a good game. Remember what happened in New York? Yo, Mike fucking White is the truth. He needs to be the starter. Get Zach Wilson the fuck out of here. Mike fucking White is the truth. White went where? He went over to Miami. Man, Mike fucking White's going to take Tua's job. You see anybody talk about Mike White? You hear anybody talk about Mike fucking White? Come on now. It be like that. Recovery said, you never understand people taking away from people's accomplishments up to the point because they had lost one game. Fam, it's like that all the time. People are up and down. Like Purdy lost. When Purdy finally lost in week 5, they were like, yeah, man, you know, he's exposed now. Lose a couple of more games. You think adversity is not a part of the game? Show me somebody who hasn't had any rough spell. Remember that season a couple of years ago where the Chiefs were like 6-5 or some shit like that, and they fell behind to where they were. Oh wow, what a pass over the middle! There's Laporta into the end zone for the score. Hello, Lions finally find a touchdown. But remember when they had those issues? Motherfuckers were talking like, oh, Patrick Mahomes done lost a step. What? Where'd that come from? The media will always be the media. You just got to not buy into it. If you watch the game and you actually can analyze and you understand the sport, you're like, okay, everybody has an up and down day. Come on now. If you was at your job and you had a bad day, all of a sudden you can't do your job no more? Hold on, wait a minute. Where's this coming from? Laporta with a beautiful catch over the middle finds the end zone for the score, and I know my pick'em's already destroyed because of Porzingis. Oh, son sent me the itinerary. I didn't even see it. Oh, well, here's what it is. Seattle going to win the NFC. Oh, that's a bold prediction, but I think it's all up in the air. Ain't scored a touchdown since 2 weeks ago, and finally they messed around and got it. So you love to see that. Congratulations to the Detroit Lions, leading 16-7, 9-point lead. Kyle Donovan put 20 on it. Said you was in a horrific car accident. Your brother had 2 seizures. That's why you haven't seen me around. Oh, wait a minute. I'm glad that you're okay, man. I'm sorry to hear about the accident. I hope you're also in not only in one piece, but your brother dealing with the seizures. I hope he's all right as well, man. I don't know what that situation, how to deal with that. I mean, the unknown Adonis has been dealing with a number of seizures damn near to where he has multiple every single day, but I can't quite figure out what's going on with that. But I'm hoping everything's all right with your brother. You said he's all right? Okay, that's what's up, man. But kudos to you surviving, man. Car accidents ain't no joke. I was in one last week. Alejandro said, have I seen the uprise in Instagram comments? They be wilding over there. What do you mean, uprise in Instagram comments? What you mean? I've been seeing an uprise in absolute pornography that's on freaking Instagram. It's starting to get ridiculous over there, bruh. Kid Spider in the building. What's good? It's starting to get really ridiculous over there, bruh. Like, people are like, yo, why you keep posting this? I'm reacting to it. I'll literally press sequence and then react to the damn videos with people busting it wide open. You got people shaking titties, all this other stuff. You can't comment in the comment section without getting flagged, but these people could go over there and post all this tomfoolery. I saw 6 murders on Instagram last week.
Then you sell it.
6. People getting gunned down, stabbed down, bombed and shit. Oh, that could be uploaded. But let me upload some commentary. Oh, we got to take this down and shadow ban you. What? Twitter is different. Like right now on my Twitter, I'm limited. I can't even upload full-length videos no more. I don't know what happened. Shit talking about, yeah, you're uploading over the maximum of a gig. Fam, what do you think I got the Twitter Blue for? So I can upload. Where is this coming from? Thoughts on the Bills signing Leonard Fournette? I love it. You need more bruising backs as you could possibly get. Do I think TJ Watt will stay with the Steelers? Absolutely. He ain't going nowhere. Pittsburgh would never let that man go. He's a Steeler lifer. KO. K said they be hoeing me. Indeed they do, man. Shit some old bullshit. They be doing me dirty, bro. But it's all right, though. I'll survive. Yeah, I have Twitter Blue and they still limited. Fam, they not letting me upload a full-length video, fam. Like, matter of fact, let me try to show you. You saw my reaction to the video on IG. You just opened up the app and your jaw hit the floor. Man, our jaw would hit the floor too. Did this bitch just twerk and get hit with a... Come on, man. What are we doing? What are we doing, bro? Look, this is what wrestling has become. This is what wrestling has become. Shout out to Ross, because I probably would have never seen this shit. Let me see if I could. Oh, are they going to reset it? Reset it so I could restart the video. Look at this shit. Oh, God damn it. This is what wrestling has become. Shorty twerking gets hit in the glutes with a goddamn light bulb, bruh. Come on, man. What is going on? What is going on? It's getting wild out here. I done dropped another phone. Tony Storm in the orange? Shit. What do you know? I just be opening the app and you can't avoid the goddamn degeneracy. Polo said, why do you watch this stuff? Bro, I just opened the app. I legit just opened the app, and it's the first thing on the Explore page. You can't escape it. It don't matter. And you know what's crazy? Before, your Explore page would be based on what you like. Now, it'll be based on what you like, and then they'll sprinkle in a suggestion. Completely out of the blue. Just sprinkle in a suggestion. Would you like to see more of this content? Not interested. Interested. They'll give you an opportunity to say not interested or interested, but they'll throw in some random degeneracy. I don't know. You can't avoid it. Can't avoid it. It's brutal, bro. MDJ said, thoughts on Brian Pillman Jr. How would I book him? You'd say that he would like to be Two-Face from DC, have a psychotic and crazy. I think they should keep him away from anything that his father done did. Wait, the orange by Tony Storm over 12,000. What do you mean by that?
Khaled_305 just followed the Chiseled Adonis.
Tony Storm is being a genius with this gimmick by adding Luther as her butler is hilarious. It's worse on TikTok, man. I can't even get. I'll be forgetting I have a TikTok, fam. After they took the first 3 TikToks, it is what it is, man. I ain't even gonna go over there now. What's even the purpose? And that's a suggestion. That's a suggestion that pops up. I'll be wondering if my videos ever get freaking sent anywhere. Patrick said anything can be toasted on Twitter, but God forbid an NFL commentary. The world is fucked. Oh, that reminds me. Let me go see if I could. Let me get a full-length video. Let's see here. That is 2 minutes. Matter of fact, yeah, this is. How long is this one? Pause. This is. Nope, that's less than a gig. I need one that is the length of a gig. So I could show y'all of this shit saying upload failed. Oh no, I gotta do it from the computer because anytime I try to do it from the phone, it doesn't say upload failed. It just fucking stays uploading. God damn it. Oh, they honoring Edge? That's what's up. Have I been to any wrestling shows recently? Nah, it's been a while. It's been a while. Polo said, you swear I never shave my beard. I do from time to time, but I ain't one of them motherfuckers who need to have a lineup, every 2 weeks. I think that's, for me in my line of work, it's not necessary. Now, granted, I think image is very important, but these past couple of months have been incredibly fucking stacked for me. But I have to go get a cut, next week, so there is that. But I ain't gonna rush. I never really been one. Man, I got to rush to the barber to get everything. That's a lot. We Rupp said it'd be the recommended tweets if a tweet doesn't have as many comments. Oh, really? Wow, that's how they ended up starting to recommend shit? Shit. K-Dub said you opened up IG and there was a butt-naked woman standing there cooking, ass out, stove off, pot empty, just there. Comments filled with dudes who've never seen vagina in real life. You're just like, how is this shit allowed on IG, but other people's shit get banned for no damn reason? Hey, it's like that, bro. It's like that. It's literally like that. You can't dodge it. You cannot dodge it. When I made my video about it and people was like, yo, man, it's just based on your recommended. It's not. You be on the app, you just open the son bitch up, all of a sudden, bam, there it is. You're like, wait a minute, what's going on here? Elon made Twitter worse. I can't say that he did. I think it's no different than what it was before. It's brutal what happened to fucking Kirk Cousins, bro. I feel for Kirk Cousins because I can't remember if they paid son. And y'all heard what happened to the Titans? Motherfuckers got a cease and desist from Houston for using the jerseys, bruh. Because it would, although the Houston Texans, or I should say the Houston Oilers moved, you know, they moved to Tennessee, they had a trademark on them jerseys. Greg Ward put 5 on, said, you trying to figure out how my highlight commentary gets blocked, but Unity Tree does the same thing and nothing happens. It's weird. Hey, they pick and choose, really. They pick and choose. Because I've said time and time again, it's never about the monetization because I've never received a dime for any of it. But it's quite interesting over the years, you know, particular videos that mess around and get blocked here and there, whatever the case is, and you know, it is what it is. Houston got the cease and desist. Oh, University of Houston got the cease and desist. From Tennessee. Well, what do you know? It's the other way around. Wait, Tennessee got the so University of Houston got the cease and desist from Tennessee. I thought it was the other. Really? Hold on. Oh, so whoever put out the tweet must have put it backwards then. They must have put it backwards then. What do you know?
14 grams of crack.
Have I gotten paid from Twitter Blue based on impressions? People saying they got like $17. They paid? People out? Let me see if I got paid on Twitter Blue. X. Oh shit. I did. Hold on. Oh, son of a bitch. I think I just lost it. Hold on, wait. I got paid from Twitter? Well, that's interesting. I just got a payment. I wonder how much it is. Oh, wait. No, it's $12. Yeah, so I got like $14.12. Damn, Pornhub paid me more. Oh, I can't say that. I'm still on Twitch. God damn it. Where is it? Let me see if I can find it. I lost the email. I'll probably have to go through Twitter itself. Yeah, they pretty much gave me my membership payment back. So, I mean, I ain't tripping over it. Oh, there we go. Yeah, 14 dura and 12 cents. 14 dura and 12 cents. God damn it. Come on, focus camera. 14 dura and 12 cents. I'm up, baby. Stop playing. You know how much stuff I could get with that? A lot. Clifton said you watching. Thanks, bro. I appreciate you. I'm up. Don't ever tell me Twitter not paying. It was worth it. I'm rich. And he say he broke. Well, clearly. Off top, do I think of the quality of music in comparison to the 2000s, early 2010s? I think music is trash now, bro. But then again, it depends on what it is that you're listening to. For me personally, I don't listen to music on a consistent basis. I've said before, it's either anime openings or closings, the actual in-anime themes, Pokemon, which is separate, any particular kind of wrestling, whether it was a wrestling theme songs or video game music or wrestling pay-per-view music, Britney Spears, 50 Cent. That's pretty much it. Student loans calling me about that 1430. Yo, I got a couple of emails about the student loans talking about you've missed your payment. I've already said I'm never going to pay, bro. I'm not paying. I'll wait until the after of their election. Since 2014, these motherfuckers have given me, I think it was a total of now seven. It might have just crossed the $800 mark on interest. I'm not paying a goddamn thing. Got me fucked up. I'll take responsibility, accountability for everything in my life. That's the one thing I ain't paying. Rodrigo in the building. What's going on? Nelson put 5 on and said, what's a rule? What about a rule where all kicks 10 yards ahead of the line of scrimmage could be considered onside kicks, not just kickoffs, but punts and QB kicks? No, I don't like that. I don't like that. Punts being onside kick would be absolutely foolish. That would be absolutely foolish because you're supposed to give the football back. I don't think that works. It's country music for you now, brother, and you're from the Caribbean. Country music, I've always listened to it sparingly. Sparingly, whatever the case is. I always listen to it, from time to time. Never consistent. I love Chris Stapleton. Loves Chris Stapleton. Luke Bryan is pretty cool too. James Aldean, I can listen to him. Tim McGraw, you could always go. You can't go wrong with Tim McGraw, whatever the case may be. There's another dude who made the Blue Eyes, not Blue Eyes. Blue Ain't Your Color. What was his name? What the hell was his name? I forget. Was that Tim? No, it wasn't Tim McGraw. I forget his name. Chris Young. I like to listen to some Chris Young as well. What the hell was that dude's name? Blue Ain't Your Color. Son of a bitch. What the hell was his name? It escapes me. Is it James something? I don't know. But there is that. Joy Us Fun said that, hey, Chiseled, you were talking to a streamer from Germany and you were trying to convince him to go to the Chiefs game, and he said that it's bad they are taking a home game from either the Dolphins or the Chiefs. How do I feel about international games? I don't mind international games, tell you the truth. I like the idea. The only problem is, although you're getting in front of that audience, you got to make sure that the fucking field is on point, bro. You got to make sure that the field is on point because, Keith Urban, that was his name. You got to make sure that the field is on point. You don't want to be in a spot where you pull up to a damn stadium and now motherfuckers get hurt. Remember that a couple of years back where they had that game on Monday night in Mexico City? Oh, my God. The field was so fucking bad. People were getting hurt left and right. Now, granted, you playing on grass, but, it's kept a little different than you do, over there in the States. So that's my only concern. I think the crowd is going to be amazing, but you just got to make sure that the field is taken care of. MDJ also put another 5 on and said that you're saying Brian Pillman Jr. have two sides to his character. He can fight to not be like his dad, eventually take the same name as Pillman Jr. Well, it's a possibility. I mean, it could work, but it all depends on how they book him, really. All depends on how they book him. Second half is underway, ladies and gentlemen. Second half is underway. Oh, my. Here we go. First down right there, Devontae Adams. Oh, wow. This is 2019. One of my primary codal appointments done sent me 2019. I think this was after my burpee challenge. Yep, this was after my burpee challenge. 2019. This is sheer vanity. But 2019, Adonis, after I did the, remember when I was doing, 200 burpees per day? I think it was 100 burpees per day. One of my primary coil appointment, my long-time primary coil appointment done sent me. I was 193 at that time. I think right now I'm like 203. I think I'm like 203. I should have took before photos before I did the challenge. DRB said, how do I feel about the Kai Sanat Glorilla beef? You won't lie, that bitch look like Squirrel from Ice Age. She does look like the Squirrel from Ice Age, but I will say this much. Glorilla, for one, Shorty's kind of dumb because I don't know if she actually legitimately thought homie was in jail or you get on live and you self-snitch about trying to get son lined up. That's the same shit that King Von was doing. That's the same shit that a whole lot of these dumbass motherfuckers who keep being so addicted to social media keep talking about. You talk about self-snitching. That's so goddamn stupid. I don't understand, man. Mackenzie said, is the field artificial or normal grass? And do I have a special type of grass like other sports? No, it's this field in Ford Field is turf, right? But most of the fields outside of America, they're grass, because why would you have turf? But there's a certain way to preserve it. But it's expensive. That's why the NFL rather would have turf. MDJ Patuna said, thoughts on Travis Kelce's ex talking shit about him. Man, Shorty looking for 15 minutes of fame. And down goes Jim. Whoa, wait a minute. Homie just fell on Jimmy G at the end. What the fuck? I guess there's no late hit on that one. He already got sacked, but homie fell on top of him. Here's my problem with Kayla Cole, right? And I find it very interesting with these swirlers in particular. Shorty dated this man for 5 years. They've been broke up for about a year plus. He moves on, dates fucking Taylor Swift. All of her followers had nothing but bad things to say about Taylor Swift. Mind you, Taylor Swift, ain't nobody come out there and talk about his ex. Nobody gave a fuck. It was her following that went and kept talking. Oh, wow, he downgraded. Motherfuckers posting photos, these race-baiting motherfuckers posting photos of, oh, well, he downgraded. Look at her. Goddess, look at the body. Like, when are people going to realize that a relationship is so much more than the fucking aesthetic in the body, bruh? The older you get, the more women you get, the more people you deal with. Soon enough, you're going to realize, fam, the looks, you got to be able to go down in looks to go up in cooperation. Like, what's wrong with these motherfuckers? And then she go and pens an open letter talking about, hey, I want you to know that you're enough. The fuck are you talking about? Where was the open letter when you was dating Travis Kelce? Mans move on, date a woman who's now just been categorized as a billionaire. Now you in your fucking feelings? You had this man for 5 years. Move on. The other ex. Once a cheater, always a cheater. Where the fuck this come from? You want a game show, a reality show to be with this man. Y'all were together for 8 months. He cheated on you. When? In 2017? It's been 6 years, you dumbass motherfucker. Move on with your life. You're doing an inside edition interview, 60 minutes? The fuck wrong with you? Y'all were together for 8 months. Who cares what you have to say? I don't understand, bro. Motherfuckers are super clout chasers out there. Y'all saw that thing about Mr. Beast? Somebody who was on a Mr. Beast video. I saw the somebody tweeted it at me on from Drama Alert, where this girl or dude, I don't know who it was, but they DM Mr. Beast. He's like, all right, cool, let's get on the phone call so we could discuss. This person refuses to get on the phone, takes a screenshot, and then uploads it, be like, man, Mr. Beast is dodging questions. He's openly inviting you to talk on the phone, but you want to keep stuff for social media. Like, I can't stand these goddamn clout chasing motherfuckers, bro. Can't stand it. Aaron Flores said, did I watch the Ngannou Fury fight? Yes, I did. What are my thoughts on it? Ngannou should have won. Ngannou should have won. That's my thoughts on it. But it was a good fight. I enjoyed it. I think it might have been the greatest crossover performance ever, in sports history. From somebody who wasn't a professional elsewhere. We're not going to talk about Bo and Dion, but there is that. The refs are terrible. Makes the game not fun to watch. I agree. Oh, check in from game 3. Oh, that's what's up, man. You out there at the game. That's cool. Clout chasers need to be eradicated like fetish motherfuckers. Here's the problem that I have with clout chasers. Admit that you just fucking clout chasing, bro. Like, don't sit over here and make it seem like you not. That's what the problem that I got with it. Like, if you a clout chaser and you openly say that you a clout chaser, all right. But don't just sit over here and try to freaking insult my intelligence and make it seem as if you're not doing what you're doing, bro. That shit irked my soul, fam. Good Lord. Here we go. Detroit now has the football. 13:01. Second half is underway. Lions leading 16-7. Oh, great handoff right there. Look at the speed. Oh, he stays on his feet. Hello. That's a run. Okay, Gibbs, I see you. That's a run. That's how you run the football right there. How do I feel about the game so far? Well, the Lions are starting to heat up. The Lions are starting to heat up. They wanted a 3-part series, especially. That's all, except for well, we shall see what things look like after Usyk. TKG said you hear the excuses Shannon was saying about Travis Kelce why he was doing bad. What excuses did he say? I didn't see anything today. I just been packing and preparing to head over to the halfway house. What did Shannon Sharp say about Travis Kelce? It can't be about Taylor Swift being in attendance or whatever the case is. Do I think the Lions are going to have a deep playoff run? I mean, that's what it's looking like. They're playoff bound. I already predicted the Lions to make it to the NFC Championship at least from the beginning of the season. Well, actually, before the season had even began. And then the Bears had let me down because preseason I loved what they did, and then they let me down because initially my prediction for the NFC Championship was going to be Bears-Lions and just catch everybody off guard. But I guess it's only the Lions that's doing their job. What do the Steelers need to do to beat the Titans on Thursday? Get their head out their fucking ass. Oh, wow. Pass intercepted by Marcus Peters. Can he go the distance? Yes, he can. For the first time in years, Marcus Peters has a pick six. Oh, man, that pesky motherfucker makes a play. It's been a while since Marcus Peters was dogging on defense, and Marcus Peters has a pick six to absolutely flip the momentum. Heavens to Betsy, what a play. What a play. Can I head to McDonald's? Oh, what am I gonna order? What am I gonna order? Can I get a McPick 6? Whoa! I said what? Can I get a McPick 6? Oh! Give me what I need. What I need. A McPick 6. Oh! Give me what I need. Can I get a McPick 6? Oh! Can it be a large fry, medium fry, small fry, McNuggets, a McPick 6? What? They said they brought back the McRib. What? But fuck that. I need a McPick 6. No drink, biscuit, not served at McDonald's. Give me a McPick 6. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. The Raiders are back in the game. They back in the goddamn game. Shit, they thought it was sweet. They thought shit was sweet. It's not. McPick 6 for the score, and it's a 2-point game. King Charles said, let me get a McPick 6. Ain't that the truth? Marcus Peters got a weird-ass looking. No, Marcus Peters a weird-looking motherfucker, bro. I can't even lie to you. Marcus Peters, if it wasn't for the goddamn league, there's no doubt in my mind that man would be a hoodlum, son. You can't convince me that he would not be a hoodlum, son. What do I think about Damian Priest? Who do I think that Damian Priest should cash in on? Oh, it's Seth Rollins, whoever's the world heavyweight champion. Wait a minute. Oh, I still ain't put on those goddamn meta glasses yet. When he got that McPick 6, he went to Jared. Shit. Nelson put 5 on and said, was thinking of an intentional safety rule where once a QB signals for it, instead of a kick, the ball is placed on the opponent's 40-yard line. I don't know. I think everybody should earn it. Yeah, hockey player died. He got sliced on his goddamn neck. That shit was brutal, bro. Jack Harlow. Man, get that man the fuck off the screen, bro. How Marcus Peters still out of breath? What's going on? It's been 4 minutes. You shouldn't still be breathing hard. Do I think John Cena is going to win the match against Solo? I would hope so. But for the sake of Solo's case, I don't think him losing actually does him any favors. Cena winning, it's cool, but nah. What'll be my first drink when the streak is over? I'll probably have a glass of wine when I'm in the halfway house. So this Thursday, I should have a glass of wine when I'm in the halfway house. The Travis Kelce and Shannon Sharp was on the Nightcap podcast. Oh, was it? Okay. Oh, wow. I completely forgot. I was supposed to be looking for what it is that he said. So what did he say? Because I didn't watch I think I watched maybe a clip from Nightcap. Actually, no, I don't think I did. I started when they first went live, and then I cut it off because I was getting ready I had to keep, getting stuff situated. Do I hate Jack Harlow? No, I don't hate Jack Harlow. It's just Sister Adonis had a thing for Jack Harlow for a little bit, and then I was telling like, yo, this is a phase, right? It's all a fad. This is what happens. You like somebody for a small period of time, and then lo and behold, you end up falling out of it. No, it's not. It's my true love. All right, and then it's over. So it's always the same shit. He was disappointed that Kelce went to the baseball game Friday night and had a game on Sunday. Where was the game? It was a World Series, right? So they played in Denver. The World Series, Arizona, and you can't go to the game? I think that's crazy. Alexandra said halfway. Yeah, I'm going to be staying at the, I call it the halfway house, not actual halfway house, but I'm going to call it the halfway house until I buy my house. And I am really conflicted right now because I don't want to buy no fucking regular goddamn. I want to buy a house that I can at least try to make some money on, but I don't want to be a fucking landlord. I'd rather move my people in there, but you can't. Sometimes you go into business with people. All of a sudden now, or I shouldn't even say business. You have people come in as tenants and they start squatting on your property like we wasn't cool a couple of moments ago. Now that's gonna fuck up family, So he said he couldn't go to the game. I think that's foolish. I think if they won, he wouldn't have said that shit. And if he performed at a higher level, he wouldn't have said that shit. If Travis Kelce went out there and had fucking, 9 for 127 and a touchdown and they lost, he wouldn't have said that. But it's because Travis Kelce went out there and had 6 for 58. If he went out there and he had 9 for like 127 and a touchdown, he wouldn't have said that. I promise you he wouldn't have said that. All right, Jackson. Oh, I said Jackson. For fucking Jared Goff moving him down the field. Yo, the clock is not moving. He was just disappointed. That's fair, but, That's fair, but, I wouldn't read so much into it. What's my take on the Bengals? Are they back? Are they a threat? I think given how well they played the last 2 years, I think it's safe to say they still are indeed a threat. However, I can't say that they're completely back because the season is still very young. The season is still very young. Week 11 is where we can identify what teams are, who is who. Who's the middle of the pack, who's not, So that's kind of where I am on that. I could see you getting a huge-ass house. Depends on the market in the city. I don't know about a huge-ass house because I ain't going to lie to you. I'm really debating leaving fucking New York, bro. I'm really debating leaving New York. I would go down to Houston after seeing the fucking cribs that they got over there. But the thing is, for me, this isn't going to be like, oh, man, this is my house for forever. I don't see that being the case. Like, although I don't talk about it much, I down the line, I'm going to mess around, become a family man. I wouldn't remain in this particular location. And here's the thing. I'm not trying to buy into a spot and then I end up, not even breaking even when it comes time to sell the crib. So that's kind of the situation that I find myself in. Nah, I wouldn't go to Atlanta. Atlanta could be cool, but I wouldn't go to Atlanta. I doubt that I'd do it. Florida, maybe. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Florida, maybe. I might consider going down there. I ain't even gonna hold you. Go to like Fort Lauderdale or some shit like that. I've seen some dope ass places that's over there. But it all comes down to how things, mesh because timing has to work. So I don't want to rush the process, but I also don't want to, delay the process as well. I don't want to just go scoop some spot in Long Island or some shit like that. Like, LA is clipped. It ain't no way. Will I stream Crown Jewel? No, I will not. Spark Dusk, I won't be able to go live. In fact, I'm not going to be able to watch Crown Jewel until the morning. No, the Probably Monday morning is when I have an opportunity to watch Crown Jewel. I'll have to watch SmackDown and then Crown Jewel on that following Monday morning. Glock said, come to Kansas. Man, what's in Kansas? Might have to go see what's over there. Shit, I'd even go to fucking Delaware of all places, given that the tax situation works out over there. I'm trying to dodge taxes like a motherfucker as well. Ain't nobody trying to pay them shits. Fuck that. Be a good, upstanding citizen. Nah, screw that. Give me all the tax breaks. Who do I think will end Roman's streak? I'll still sit on either Seth Rollins or Cody Rhodes, but LA Knight, whew, you never know. Arizona could be dope, but it's fucking hot. It's fucking hot, and I don't know if I'd rather the cold than the heat. First down for the Lions just now. Picked it up here. My pick'em's already destroyed, so there's really no reason to keep looking at it. But just to see what things will look like. Yeah, if Laporta gets one more reception, then at least I know I didn't stand a chance. Actually, oh, he did. He had 6, so it was already clipped. Wow, what a run. Good catch and run. Peyton Manning. Oh, my. Hey, that could be pretty dope. Dr. Squatch is worth. Yes, Dr. Squatch is worth it. They have very good soap. I still have their shampoo and conditioner. I still have some of the shampoo and conditioner that remains. Dr. Squatch soap was good. I liked it. I actually liked it. In fact, I can't tell you a sponsor that I've ever had that I did not like that. Hawthorne was dope. I wish they came back. Oh, what a run right there from Git. Man, that kid is hungry. Feed him again. Let him get to the end zone. Feed that boy again. If you're thinking about Delaware, hit you up. You know some people who are black property managers. Oh, man, anything I can do to support. Absolutely. Absolutely, for sure. I'll see what I'll definitely. I got to figure out what it is that I want to do because it's not completely in the cards for me to dip from New York all the way through at the moment, but definitely something that I could do down the line. Because once I purchase the crib, I'm gonna have to stay there for at least fucking 3-4 years. There's no way in hell I'm not dipping for at least 3-4 years. Because I gotta at least get something out of the property. I ain't gonna be one of those buy and flip motherfuckers in this market. Ain't no way. No sales, no state tax in no. Is it sales tax? It's state tax in Delaware. I forget. But I know it's one of the best, locations for an LLC. I'd fucking transfer my goddamn corporation over. Do I know what scooped bagels are? I do not know. Sales? Ah, well, there it is. No state tax in Texas. Yeah, I know there's no state tax in Texas. Oh, my. Delaware is one of the East Coast Saddle Realm states you could live in low-key in the lower parts of it, indeed, because I don't need to be in the fucking city for the most part. The Slick Bunny said, yo, Chisel, what's going on, bro? I'm happy that you're in the building. What's going on with you? Did they just take the football away? Wow. Yet another turnover. Oh, wow. What a play. What a play. Damn, homie. A couple plays ago, you was the man, homie. Yeah, that football is loose. Wow, Max Crosby was searching for the fucking strip, bruh. He was searching for the strip. Oh, you can't see where he's at. Hold on, wait a minute. You can't see where he's at. Ah, that's going to be kind of tough. And because they ruled it on the field, now to try to reverse it, that's going to be a little difficult. Yeah, ain't no way. Whatever rule they called on the field, that's what's going to stand. That's what's going to stand. You can't see shit. They should have said he was just down by contact and then try to see if you could. Well, then again, no, there wouldn't be no review. I guess what they did was call it a fumble so they could make it a review and nobody would have to fucking throw a challenge flag. Damn, every single year Peyton Manning is hosting the Country Music Awards. Golly, this man stayed with a host opportunity. Love to see it. Brad said either way is going to be tough. People are paying asking prices, interest rates over 7.5. At least 3 to 4 years might be tough. But the thing is, I never owned a house, so I can get in with the FHA loan. But I know that fucking mortgage is gonna be fucking high. That's the only thing. So it's gonna be. It's one of those situations where I think I have enough cash reserves to at least cover, a year and a half, 2 years if I was to like lose the channel or whatever the case is. But still, I have to be in a situation where I gotta get my stuff in order. 3-4 years, sell that crib, and then ultimately buy whatever fucking other crib that I can go ahead and get. What part of NY? I'm in Brooklyn, New York. Never been to a big city. Always lived in the middle of cornfields. Hey, let me tell you something. That ain't too bad. Well, 3.5% down. Yeah, put 3.5% down. I'm bugging. I was like, yeah, the interest rate is just 3.5%. No, it's just 3.5% down. I'm wild. I'm gonna have to shell out probably 23 to 35 straight out the gate. I know that's gonna be the case. When is week 8 commentary coming out? Tomorrow. Everything's already recorded. The only thing I'm waiting for is, tonight's highlights, and then get that stuff situated because the transition to the halfway house is going to be incredibly time consuming. So I know I want to get that recorded as soon as possible. A piece of me is pondering doing that son of a bitch tonight. So there is that. What about Tennessee? Tennessee could be I've never been there, so I'd have to go over there. Las Vegas was also a possibility as well. You have any people to look to or research online for homes and money stuff? Well, you could always YouTube university it, but of course they said that the play stands because they should have ruled it. Oh wait, did they get an actual angle of the? Yo, it looked like the knee is down, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. That shin is down. They should have never called it. They should have never called it a turnover at the line because you can't overturn whatever the fuck it is that they call. I don't know about Mississippi. I ain't gonna be doing all that, but I will say this much: it's just I'm great with money. I'm at least that. DJ B. Silly said you can make an argument that Peyton Manning and Shaquille O'Neal has made the most money outside the league. Yes, definitely can. Shaquille stayed with a sponsorship, and I already knew that Peyton Manning was gonna be making money wherever the fuck it is that he goes. Because that dude's got a personality like a motherfucker. That football's pulled out. His lower body might have been down. I don't know, bro. Josh Jacobs. Oh, boy, he almost fucking broke out right there. Josh Jacobs almost fucking broke out right there. You got your loan through the VA. It was you was disabled after 8 years of service. Been home for a year getting your shit together. Okay, that ain't too bad. I just got to figure out what it is because once I get the spot, I already know. Like, let's just say if I get like a multi, like a duplex, well, maybe not so much a duplex. If I get a triplex or quadplex, something like that, one whole unit is going to be allocated towards the fucking studio. Oh, wow. Immediate tackle on Hunter Renfrow. That's going to set up a third and manageable right there. Good tackle by Cameron Sutton. Should Eli Manning make the Hall of Fame? Fuck no. I was even pondering living out of an RV, but that would not be conducive to what it is that I got to do with my life. Spark said, what's my reaction if Priest cashes in on Roman and is the one to dethrone Roman and cash in on LA Knight? You about to quit? Well, here's the thing. I would not be surprised if they pulled some shit like that. Look at Natalia.
34 just followed the Chiseled Adonis.
I said, look at Natalia. Ain't nobody ever checking for Natalia. Porn star Jimmy G. Oh, wow. Devontae Adams drops the football. A rare drop from Devontae Adams. You don't see that every day. You do not see that every day. What about Connecticut? Connecticut's kind of... I never really was a big fan of Connecticut. What happened to his hands? How does he drop that? What was he doing, bro? You got to catch that. You're Devontae Adams. You cannot drop that football. Eli only Hall of Fame because he beat Brady in the Super Bowl twice. That's a foolish reason to put somebody in the Hall of Fame. He has Hall of Fame moments, but he's not a Hall of Fame player. He had Hall of Fame moments, but he's not a Hall of Fame player. I've said time and time again, there's a difference. Too many people be thinking Hall of Fame moments make somebody a Hall of Fame player. I saw a fucking poll where they were talking about Cam Newton, a guaranteed lock for the Hall of Fame. I said, excuse me? Where did this come from? Excuse me? People be tripping, saying anybody should be in the Hall, bro. Alaska, never been out there. I'd have to go take a look. Hawaii, I'd have to go over there and take a look. You're 6 points away from winning your fantasy? Okay. Bain said that's a good way to look at it. Hope you find something that suits you, my man. You're a good dude. You deserve it. I appreciate that. Although I'm not a big fan of the word deserve, I like the word earn. But nevertheless, I appreciate it. I shall take the compliment. Because I really don't want to be one of them people who mess around. You purchase a crib or whatever, you stay there for a little bit. You know, you could put bread inside the crib to try to raise the value, whatever the case is, and then you end up leaving at a deficit. That's usually the worst. Like one of my boys, he bought a crib out in Jersey during the pandemic. Homie was freaking having to hire a contract or whatever the case is. He got hold on that joint. Ended up having to shell out the $100K cash reserves just to walk out with only a $10K profit. Now, granted, $10K profit is still a profit at the back end, but my God, the stress for the fucking 4 years just to get to that point, man, it ain't worth it. Eli reminds you of Nick Foles with more longevity. I think that's a bad comparison. Because at least Eli had been a starter consistently for a bunch of years, rightfully so. Nick Foles, starter here, starter there, reserve here, reserve there. It's just not as consistent. Building should be good for you. It's way cheaper if you get a property, a proper builder / contractor. Correct. That could be it too. Buy some land and fucking build a crib on top of it. But I don't know. I don't got that facility to make that kind of. I should say I don't have the bread to do that kind of commitment now. Where it's like, all right, I'll build my own crib somewhere. Although that'd be cool, but I don't have the facilities to do so at the moment. You wish Peyton played Eli in the Super Bowl? Well, it would have been defense against defense. And truly, I think Eli would have probably messed around and got the best of Peyton outside of everywhere but Denver, because Peyton has only had 4 seasons in his career where he had a competent defense like that. Good Lord, what is going on? Countdown to the trade deadline. Yeah, people got traded during the game? What are you talking about here? Oh, I thought somebody got traded during the game. Jared Goff down the field. Oh, wow. Late flag came in right there. Dookie on stream. What you talking about, Dookie on stream? What do you mean by that? Dookie on stream. What do you mean by that? Why they have to put the granddaddy logo on top of their beautiful helmets? Hey, it is pretty good. It's pretty dope. It's pretty cool. Woody said, "Can I take one?" I ain't nobody taking no Dookie on streams, fam. What's the matter with this man? Luka with another 30-point triple-double. As told by Chase, said you went to school north of Albany. You compared it to being in the bubble because life happened outside and you felt trapped. Hey, I went to college upstate New York too. I was an hour away from Albany. No, I was an hour away from Buffalo in Alfred, New York, and it was completely different than what I was used to, but I didn't mind it. I could live anywhere. But I do like the city of having everything within my fucking, range, but I could live in the middle of nowhere and be perfectly fine. As long as I have everything I need inside the crib, I'm good. I don't need to be around people, but it is cool to be around people. Sparker Dust said you're gonna go see Crown Jewel live. Wish you luck. Oh, really? You going to the event? That's what's up. That's dope. I knew a girl who went to Saudi Arabia last week. Thoughts on UCLA robbing Colorado's locker room? It's not a guarantee that it's not a guarantee that it was UCLA who done did it, but for sure whoever went and they robbed, son, that's some old bullshit, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. That's some old bullshit. Oh, wow. Gibbs is loose. Can he make the end zone? Yes, he can. He made it. Finally, they got themselves that touchdown that they were searching for, and Gibbs gets the score. Oh, he just jumped on top of that woman. Oh, my. Hold on. Wait a minute. Oh, put your hand underneath. Oh, why she grab his helmet like that? God damn. Let him go, white woman. What's the matter with you? Twisting homie head like that. Let that man go. What's wrong with her? He should have humped it. No, he shouldn't have did that. But C Sart Major say, hey, what's up, y'all? Hope everybody's having a better day than you. Life kind of sucks right now. You hit a brick wall. Thanks for making me laugh today. Make tomorrow a better day. Hey, man, that's all it is, man. That's all it is. Got to, make the next day a better day. Shit, that man is dogging right now. What trade should Miami consider right now? The Dolphins? They just got Ramsey back. Howard is still hurt, if I'm not mistaken. I think they can use a linebacker, but then somebody else just traded for Leonard out of Indianapolis. So I don't know. I'm not sure. What a play. Hell of a play by Gibbs, bro. Hell of a play by Gibbs. That's how you find the end zone. Congratulations to the Lions making plays here. As told by Chase, said your brother is at Alfred and absolutely loves it. So to each his own, I guess. Yeah, I was at Alfred State 10 years ago. It was all right. I think the food was relatively limited. I didn't like the selections outside of the fucking CDH, our cafeteria, per se. The Friendlies, I never heard of Friendlies in my entire life until I went to that over there. Then Taco Bell was also there. There was something else that was there as well. I forget. There used to be a KFC, but that was the year before I made it to college. That turned into what they called a 10 Elm. And they pretty much serve pizza and wings and stuff like that. But for the most part, I mean, it was all right over there, but it's just so fucking disconnected from everything. Natty dressed like Catwoman in the ring. What you talking about? Oh, they having a Halloween? Oh, yeah, yeah, it is right. So they would dress up a particular kind of way. That makes sense. Oh, I see Natalia now. Okay. Yeah, Shorty's still old. What the is that Piper Niven? Oh, nah. That ain't it. Natty too damn old for this shit. Oh, what a catch. Okay, Mayor making plays. That's a huge catch right there. Okay. DJ B. Silly said Natty dressed like a Catwoman in the ring. Chelsea Green dressed as Bret Hart. Okay. What do you know? That's a hell of a catch right there from Mayor. I actually had him on my pick'em, but it doesn't matter because my shit already destroyed. Who has the best TD celebration of all time? Best touchdown celebration of all time. I really liked Warren Sapp's pounce. That shit was hilarious when I was a kid, seeing a fat-ass dude pouncing over there. That shit was funny. Billy White Shoes Johnson always had a dope, celebration. What the fuck happened to Marcus Peters? That dude is fucked up. All Chad Johnson and Terrell Owens celebrations were fucking classics. Really like that. Terrell Davis Mile High Salute was pretty doggone cool too. But LaDainian Tomlinson and Cam Newton Superman, for me, those are the top two for me. Because those were, more LaDainian Tomlinson because that was just a signature of my childhood. So that whole bam, flip of the football, that's a signature of my childhood. So I would have to say LaDainian Tomlinson. Oh, and Primetime Shuffle, of course. And the Primetime Shuffle. Hey, yo, AB twerking. Monday Night Football. What was it? 2016 Monday Night Football. Redskins, redacted, and the Pittsburgh Steelers Monday Night Football to open up the season. Antonio Brown 2 touchdowns. This motherfucker twerked. Golly. The Jamal Williams thrust. Where Jamal Williams at now? Do I think that with a week of preparation, an average person can complete a pass in the NFL once in a game? Yes, as long as you throw a screen. But if you think an average Joe is gonna drop back in the pocket or take a snap in shotgun and complete a pass that's not a screen, ain't no way. I just don't see it happening. Ain't no way. Oh, the William Gay celebration was hilarious. That just kept going and going and going. Jamal Anderson, Dirty Bird, that shit was pretty dope too. Black Ice said Ray Lewis has the best celebration overall. Well, it was more of an entrance. It wasn't necessarily a celebration. That's more of an entrance than a celebration. Oh, Lions fans making noise over there. Golly, what can they do now? 107 on the clock here. Lions looking to put this away. Right now, they are up 23-14. It's still a 2-possession game, but it's still relatively close for the most part. Now, I never liked the icky shuffle. I always thought that was a little corny. I ain't going to lie to you. What is my opinion on Brock Purdy? I think he's still got to figure out what kind of football player he is. It's way too early to call. T.O. standing in the middle of the star will never not be funny. It was hilarious. Oh, wow. Gibbs is able to get loose again. Golly, huge first down. That dude is having a coming out party. That dude is having a coming out party, bro. Golly. Would I take Brock Purdy or Kenny Pickett? Based on what I've seen the last 2 years, I'd probably take Brock Purdy, but I have no confidence in the offensive coordinator. There's oh, wow. Gibbs gets another great goddamn carry to take us to the fourth quarter. That man is running incredibly hard right now. David Montgomery getting hurt might be the best thing that ever happened to him. They are not running no play. You know you're going to the end of the quarter. Why would you run a play? This ain't Madden. Go to the end of the quarter. Take the walk. Nobody believing that you're running the play. Come on now. Peters is coming back, or is he going away? He had to take a shit or something? Marcus Peters had to take a shit or something? Dante said, did I nap? Did it fall? No. Oh, wow. Look at that woman jumping on top of this man, bro. You can't tell me that ain't no crime. Getting ready for the fourth quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Peters had that bubble guts. He had to that run. Indeed, he did. Celino Law. Remember when it was Celino and Barnes? And then Barnes died in a goddamn plane crash. Celino and injury attorney. Call 888-8888. Go dig that man up. That dude dead than a motherfucker. You're packing up your fantasy team. Adams only has one catch. He dropped the other one, too. He had an opportunity big time, and then he dropped the goddamn ball. That's a goddamn shame. He dropped the goddamn ball. Joshua just became a member. Love to see it. I appreciate you. What's the worst celebration I ever seen? I have no clue. There's been a lot of different celebrations, but I can't say what's the worst I ever seen because I don't be remembering celebrations like that. So I can't say what's the worst I ever seen. Let's see. Giuseppe Gritty. Oh, well, yeah. That Mike Giuseppe Gritty was ass. I can't even lie to you. That Mike Giuseppe Gritty was ass. I ain't gonna lie to you there. That Mike Giuseppe Gritty was super ass. That shit was terrible. Oh, Marcus Peters back on the field. What does that mean? Laporta picks up a first down. Better protect the football. Better protect the football. What do I have next Monday night? Football Chargers or Jets? Chargers or Jets? I'll probably go Chargers. Fun fact, I might actually go to that game. Mr. No IG has tickets to that game. I might go to that game. Black Freakazoid said the worst celebration you ever seen was Martin Garcia. He did. He did that whole jump, landed, tore his fucking ACL. Never forget that. Oh, and also Gus Farrat fucking concussed himself when he headbutted the goddamn the cushion at the end of everything. Yeah, Gus Farrat, Martin Garcia and Gus Farrat, the two of those dudes, oh Lord, fucking injured themselves. The fuck wrong with them? But ladies and gentlemen, it's that time. Ladies and gentlemen, it is finally that time for the last time in this variation of Hold My Nugget Studios for the final period of this Monday Night Football extravaganza as the Detroit Lions look to take the dead Namekian to the funeral home and put the nail in the coffin. Or can the Las Vegas Raiders take their receipt to the sperm bank and get their comeback? Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to invite you to the fourth quarter. Yeah, time for the fourth quarter. Somebody's got to go and make a play, ladies and gentlemen. 13 minutes left to go in this game, the final period of menstruation. Who will come out on top? We shall find out on the next exciting episode of Dragon Ball Z. It is indeed the fourth quarter indeed. Oh, man. Boom, boom, boom. Here we go. Oh, that's an interesting house. Huh. What do you know? That ain't too bad. Oh, 800,000. Yeah, eat a dick. I ain't got nothing. Question on the reaction for the Brittany Renner. We got to make it to the halfway house. These fucking weeks have been brutal. And then I wouldn't even, what is the travel schedule? Miami, Wednesday, Texas, weekend, Jamaica next week, Miami for damn near an entire week. Then I'm back. Miami again. Actually, no. I'm probably not going to be Miami for a little bit. Las Vegas, Scottsdale, and then possibly LA. It's a lot, bruh. Dude, just fucking everything was sweet when I was just, being by my lonesome, not trying to freaking build relationships with individuals and possible, collaboration or learn information. Life was swell. Then I said, you know what? Let me try to see if I could build partnerships, get in different sort of rooms. I'll go and, use my points that I've been hoarding for years. Man, I've been on a flight all the time. So time is a little tiring, but we got to get that. We got to get that done for sure. Have to get that done for sure. So once we make it into the halfway house, I would hope this Thursday. Garrett Wilson is underrated as fuck. Well, indeed he is, but he needs an actual quarterback. Nationwide, if only that was the case. Well, technically, yes, I have been around this year. It's a lot of traveling. It's been a lot. One of my quarterly appointments actually has a bit more traveling than I have. But yeah, it's a lot of traveling, but it's the cost of trying to collaborate and build relationships and partnerships. Like I just applied for the talent location of for DreamCon, so I'm hoping I can mess around and get that. So we shall see. Dom G said the Unchiseled doesn't do shape ups, talk about contributions. Well, if only that was the case. I mean, I wish the Unchiseled could do a lot of different things, but he doesn't. So it is what it is. So there is that. Have I tried working with folks like Tom Grossi? Down the line, we definitely will. I think 5 Point was talking about clickbait, on the road or something of that nature that he was going to do, and I could just pop in as a special guest. Like, I think if I wanted to be on the panel, I'm not saying that I would be a lock for sure just to go and join. But I think anytime I wanted to pop in, I could. For the most part, at least that's what 5 Point had told me prior. But I just don't have, the time per se to like dive deep into, all things going on in sports across all sport. I don't have the time. Because it's so much more than just a YouTube channel. Like I'm what would be considered the one in the family. So with that being the case, everything that could go wrong or everything that goes right, I'm the individual who, they have to come to. So I could be in the midst of hoping to do something and bam, my uncle in the hospital. Like legit, my uncle got discharged yesterday. So it's a lot, like everything under the sun. Like I wish I could, if I could, turn back the clock to like 2017, 2018, 2019, where I had nothing else going on outside of just uploading content, piece of me kind of would want to go back, but this is the kind of stress that you actually prayed for and worked for. So it is what it is. So you got to take it one day at a time. When's the next unchiseling of the Chiseled Adonis episode? Well, it was supposed to come out at the beginning of October, but a lot of different editing miscues had to add more things in. And what do you know? Now that October's at a conclusion, it'll have to be at the beginning of November with the last 3 months compiled together. So Unchiseled has to weigh himself tomorrow, and then I guess that'll be all of August, September, and November all compiled together. Did I say August? Yeah, I think it might be August. When was the last time that I uploaded? Yeah, I think it was at the beginning of the summer. So yeah, it might be four total months, everything together, and then we'll just close everything out. So it's a lot. It's like fucking 20 hours of footage that have to be cut up, and it's literally just me doing it. Like I have to get myself an editor or some shit like that. What do I think about the Chargers game last night? They did very well. Did I like how the offense and defense played? But it was the Bears. Hey, it's still a professional football team. 4th and 1. And they get it. Marcus Peters pointing fucking, he's calling for a goddamn false start. Oh, no, it's offsides on the defense. What do you know? So, yeah, we got to get the update for the Unchiseled so y'all could see how things are going for him. Gibbs has 30 points today by himself. Shit, well, there it is. Bain said, I get it. You're making more than a channel. You're making a brand, nothing but respect. That's a hard thing. Indeed it is. Indeed it is. That's one of the things that a lot of people who get on social media, they don't recognize, like, yo, it's not just content, but you're really building a brand because you want to be in a situation where, when I stop uploading or I decide to go into a different venture, you want to at least have the kind of following to people are like, yo, you know what, I'll rock with this dude or whatever the fuck it is that he's doing. Or you want to be able to actually cultivate a relationship with the people who watching. Like, for example, having an opportunity to pull up to, subscribers and followers' weddings or, baby showers or graduations or whatever the fuck the shit just so happened to be. Link up different locations, do stuff. I got to learn how to fucking orchestrate that shit so I don't put stuff together that's end up doomed from the start. So I've been going to different conferences, observing how people are doing doing certain things, taking all kinds of notes, getting in different people's rooms as it pertains to structure and all this other stuff. I ain't know shit about fucking taxes when I got into YouTube or whatever the case is. So you got to, put yourself in rooms so that you could be educated on a number of different things, because you could always YouTube University all day until you fucking fuck up and you didn't have no professional who helped you out. So it'd be like that. I ain't used to be no pimp, but I could have been. 2019, I was juggling. I had some hoes, man, but that shit was tiring. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think anybody who's juggled, at least over 5 women at a time, man, it ain't worth it, dog. Unless you, I wasn't in position. I think if I was sitting on 6 figures or whatever the case, just so happened to be on a consistent basis, I was bringing in like 10K per month. I think I could have been able to juggle it back then. But at the time, man, I ain't had no, it was brutal, bro. Different area codes, funny enough, yes. Oh, wow, this man dropped the goddamn foot. What's the matter with him? Too much drama, yes. Also, the need of your attention. Like, I'm not one of those, I tried different things because I'm not a liar. I don't like lying. It's always felt a little icky for me. And then here I was, like, of course, there were some that I kept it 100 with, and there was other that I'm selling the dream in an effort to get what it is that I want. I didn't feel comfortable doing it. I'm like, yeah, this ain't it, bro. Got to start dropping some hoes, man. This ain't it. Daquan Brown, Pafavo, and said, love you for making me get through my depression. Wish nothing but more success, and you're taking a shot for your success. Much love from the Bronx. Respect. Wow, even from the Bronx, I got love. Well, you know how I feel about the Bronx, but outside of that, I appreciate you. Hey, I all I did was I was a distraction while you were pulling yourself through your depression, dog. And I'm glad you was able to get through. Oscar Pafavo and said, what's up, Chills? Just got home from work. I'd rather slide down with razors and rubbing alcohol than have McDaniels as your coach. Hey, you certainly ain't wrong right there. Field goal through the uprights, and it's good. Nobody wants McDaniels. That's why his squad is currently down. What is it now? What's the score right now? 26-14. They getting cooked. Dante said, what's my ideal woman? Well, call on Kevin Samuels. Fit, feminine, friendly, submissive, childless, cooperative. Having hoes is tiring. So, yes, indeed. Stop playing with Detroit. They're playing well. They are playing well here this evening. You and Theo Vaughn definitely have given you some solid laughs throughout the past couple of months. Was mad depressed. Really? Wow, me and Theo Vaughn. That's great company to be in. That's great company to be in. Tell you the truth, I got to give it to those dudes who just, they could get online and say, because Theo Vaughn already has a established presence and everything. Man, I wish I had the bottom line already established so I could be as wild as I used to be in the past, bro. But I can't, like, I had to dial it back over the course of the past couple of years because the channel has since became, like, being under fire the way I've been under fire, like, it's so difficult to where I be wanting to go to fuck off and I can't even go to fuck off like I could before because I don't have the cash reserves and in position or all the other stuff to where I could do it. Let me tell you something right now. Give me about 18, once I get the crib, of course, then I could go 100% with the Twitch and everything of that nature. Give me 18 months, I could return back to the old Chiseled Adonis saying absolute outlandish shit to where if I lose YouTube, I'll be fine. I got to get to that particular point to where I'm all right, son. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't like dialing it back for a long period of time. A lot of people like, man, you should go all out, just start uploading all these different places. I said time and time again. You go to the other spots and you start at zero. The vast majority of people is not following you over there. You got to rebuild your shit up. Let's say if I lost YouTube today and I said, yo, follow me on Rumble. I promise you, I'd probably max out at about like 5,600. And then I would have to build organically from there. And the vast majority of people who was over here on YouTube would have been like, hey, man, what happened to the Chiseled Adonis? He don't upload no more? Well, let's move on to the next flavor of the month. And I'll tell you why. I said the fit, feminine, friendly, submissive, cooperative, child. Because I lead. It's a difference. Oh, wow, this motherfucker couldn't handle the kickoff. Oh, my God, he's down at the 1 yard line. What the fuck is this dude doing? There's a lot of people who not in position, and they aren't that, that type leader archetype per se, and they want somebody who plays the opposite role when they're not willing to take on that said responsibility. I ain't like that. All right. Although I always talk about, and I say it in my videos regarding said simps, said, people who just constantly consume all those red pill content, but then they just sit inside the crib with no ladies. They sit in the crib, they just beat off all fucking day. They have absolutely no game whatsoever, nor are they able to sustain, said relationship. If you're somebody who's able to do so, then by all means, that's what it should be on the marquee. You get somebody who's up in there, then you make sure that they're well taken care of. Moreover, you lead the relationship forward rather than being a motherfucker who got all these demands and you ain't doing a goddamn thing. Oh, they got Sun Up. Dorsey is back up on his feet. My favorite movie is Tombstone. Tombstone, Godfather, the whole Godfather series, and then I would have to throw in the Mission
Definitely
Impossible
not.
series.
You just followed the Chiseled Adonis.
I appreciate you. Oh, I appreciate that, Malone. That's love. Ambiguity said, what's my thoughts on the Vikings? Cooked without Kirk Cousins. They better get somebody. Jules put 2 on it. Said, wanted to thank you for the cameo. How about them Fins? Hey, congratulations to your Dolphins playing ball right now. 10 minutes left to play in this game. Here comes cornstar Jimmy G looking towards his left. Oh, he's got Devont. Oh, he overthrew him. Patrick said, Tombstone, massive respect. It's a great movie. Absolutely love it. I could watch it over and over and over again. I Bain said, you couldn't imagine dating again. Been married for 8 years. Probably one of the happiest men on the planet. You got blessed with your wife and kids. Hey, that's the life. That's the dream, bro. That's the life. That's the dream. When you find the right one. But here's the thing. A lot of people think you're just going to go in and find the right one. You have to cultivate and build that. Like, you ever heard somebody say when you got to mold somebody, you can't mold no grown adult. What are you talking about? Fam, you got to recognize if you guys want to be together long term, you have to be able to mesh together. Don't get me wrong. Oh my God. There ain't no way that fucking Jimmy G's not injured right now. There's no fucking way Jimmy G's not injured right now. They fucking speared this man's ankle. Oh my Lord. I think he actually had the same color fucking cleats before he got hit, and he got hit so hard it turned into one of those old wrestling games to where your body turned yellow. I promise you that left cleat just turned yellow, bro. My God, look how hard homie got hit. Oh, I don't see no different color yet. Bam, right there in the leg. God damn. Wait, where did I see yellow? Somebody must have been wearing a different color cleat. This dude headbutted his goddamn leg, bro. What is he doing?
Grizz just followed the Chiseled Adonis.
Golly.
I have 14 grams of crack. Then you sell it.
Golly, they get an automatic first down, though. They moved the chains. Evan said, thanks for the laughs over the years, you and the family. Oh, wait, for you and the family over the years. I appreciate that. That's love right there. But yeah, that's the thing. A lot of time people don't recognize, like, what is your idea of happiness? What is your idea of peace? What is your idea of making it? More often than not, once you get past the whole monetary and all the douchebag things and all of the glitz and glamour or whatever, what is actually it that you consider, man, this would be a perfect situation? It's much more attainable than you think it is. A lot of people think it's not as difficult as you think it is. Like, dating absolutely sucks, but you have to be willing to go through the fucking shit. I would encourage people, hey, if you happen to hop on dating apps, although I think it kind of sucks, I've met some dope-ass motherfuckers who on dating apps. I've met some people who have great potential who just so happen to be there on dating apps. You just got to make sure that you go out there and you maximize the time and you date with intention. If you know exactly, I can't say you know exactly what you want, but if you have an idea of what it is that you're actually searching for, you can absolutely create that. I'm not a big fan of the whole manifestation type of thing to where it's just I think it and therefore it happens. You have to actually go out there and do some work. As Chris Rock said it best, relationships are easy as long as both people want to continue to work on it. The moment that one person is more selfish than the other, it's clipped. Big Stan said sometimes you hate being a Raiders fan. Shit, I would too, because motherfucking injuries right now eating you guys apart.
By 14
Have I ever seen the movie
grams
Harder They Fall? I have not. Oh, El Tomat, Tomate. Tomat.
L_tomato 136 just subscribed to the Chiseled Adonis.
Just became 343rd subscriber. Love to see it. I appreciate you. Oh, I saw the flag. That's where the yellow came from. It landed at his toes. And down goes Garoppolo again. The Django's a cool movie. I like the Django. It's all right. VI Trucker said, you've been married 18 months. You love it. Amen. It's dope. It's dope if it's done the right way. The problem is a lot of people mess around. They jump the gun. They go and join in the union, and they don't commit to the actual commitment of the union. A lot of people look at marriage. They're not even excited to get married. They happy for the wedding. And then the actual work part that comes with the marriage, they don't want to do that. Oh, my God, he's sacked again. Where is the protection? How many times is Jimmy G going to go down? God damn. That's brutal. And you have to make sure that you properly vet the individual who you're dealing with as well. Because don't just sit over here and, oh, man, I'm in the honeymoon phase. You better ask those hard-hitting questions. You better test. I don't want to say put people through constant shit tests, but you better make sure that the individual that you just want to go and bend knee or maybe slide on said ring for, you better make sure that they are fully prepared for what's to come with, that commitment, bruh. Because that divorce rate being at the level that it's at makes absolutely no sense to me. Oh, Hunter Renfrow making plays. 3rd and 28, picks up a huge gain, but it's not going to be enough for a first down. Baines said that you've been working hard. Army got you fucked up. A lot of therapy, battled suicidal shit, but you're doing a lot better. You try to be a man others can reach out to in times of struggle. That's all. That's what it's all about, man. It's a matter of battling every single day. And you're gonna give you a big piece of advice. What do y'all attribute to malice can most likely be extrained through ignorance? Most people don't want to hurt you. It's just a misunderstanding. Much love for. That's an absolute fact. That's an absolute fact. Vast majority of things are misunderstandings. Oh, my God. Jared Goff is sacked again. I said Jared Goff. Jimmy G sacked again, taken down by Anzalone for, I believe, the second time on this drive. And then it's a turnover on downs. The Lions are beginning to cook. But that's an absolute fact. Vast majority of people mess around and it's a misunderstanding. A lot of people don't actually want to, do you dirty. There are those who want to do you dirty, but you could just say, why is that? Why do you believe that? Why did you think this was a good move? Why did you go ahead and do that? Okay, well, I feel this way about it. Being fully transparent completely gets you to avoid a shit ton of different things, bro. David said, unfortunately, after 17 years, your ex-wife chose to end things. She left me and our special needs son on Christmas last year. Brutal. Fucking brutal. There are some people who they will fucking stab you right in the soul. Like when I saw what was going on with Tyrese, oh my God, there was so many dudes who had similar fucking, situations. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't believe that the vast majority just up and dip out of nowhere. I think there could be a matter of different things that happen. And maybe there could be a lack in communication. But when situations like that happen, where you just left high and dry, especially when there's another child that's involved, I can't stand that. You got to be able to go through the long haul. As long as they ain't no damn domestic, violence sort of situation, they ain't no sexual assault type of particular kind of situation. There's no, further particular kind of abuse or destruction of particular kind of possessions or anything of that nature, you should be able to work things out, bro. I can't stand people who mess around and bail because things just got a little tough or whatever the case is, man. You should be able to fight through, especially after that long period of time. That's fucking terrible, man. I'm sorry to hear that. David said you got married for 10 years, got divorced, it hurt like hell, but you moved on. I could imagine, man. Because you enter thinking, hey, this is gonna be it. And then all of a sudden problems begin, and you're like, all right, cool, let me try to work this out. And the other party's like, nah, I don't think I want to. I think I'd rather just dip. And you're like, well, what the fuck going on here? I've been fortunate to have parents that have been married for 34 years, and I was grown up in an environment of people who were, in a union and never separated. Oh, wow, there's another touchdown right there for Detroit. Oh, but there's laundry on the field. This might be coming back. So I always found that a little unfortunate. Oh, yeah, it's on offense. It's coming back. I always found that very unfortunate when I saw that, unions were severed, and I never quite understood it as I was growing up. One of your favorite movies is Remember the Titans, Left Side, Strong Side, Caveman Austin. Great fucking movie. Malone said women initiate 80% of divorces in marriages. Men are not ending marriage. You're absolutely correct. I think there's a percentage of those in which, they could be weaponized incompetency or dudes not taking care of what it is they're taking care of. But there's no doubt in my mind, it is the women who are walking away. And if you were to question a great deal as of why, the particular union ended up, ending, sometimes you'd be surprised how many ladies wouldn't be able to really explain as to why they messed around and dipped, bro. Caveman Austin said, if you were drunk as fuck, who would you rather fuck, Gorlock the Destroyer or Caitlyn Jenner? Neither. But if I had to choose between the two, because that's the question, and I ain't gonna be no pussy who doesn't actually answer the question. Gorlock the Destroyer, there ain't no way in hell. So let's just say it'd be the final strokes of my life, because I'd have to participate in the Aaron Hernandez challenge at the conclusion of that. Ain't no way I'm looking myself in the mirror, because if I get drunk to where it's like, all right, cool, I'm going to go stick my doggone appendage into anything, ain't no way, bro. I'd rather get married overseas. Absolutely, Re-Rup. That's one of the biggest goddamn moves that you can make. Ashley is out. Hey, have yourself a good night. That is definitely one of the moves. Go overseas to where you have a little bit more protection, but you got to at least be, prepared, especially when you enter, to make sure that you fulfill, all things. Like I understand the idea of like the prenuptials and things of that nature, which absolutely makes sense. You want to be able to protect your assets or whatever, but both people got to be committed to making it work. Both people they must be committed to making it work. Don't just be sitting around here and fucking coasting. I think that drives me up a wall, bro. People mess around, get married, they think the job is finished. You don't go out on dates no more. You don't dress up for the other person no more. You don't keep yourself in shape no more. Everything seems to turn into a fucking chore. You don't enjoy being in the other person's presence no more. Like, I never understood the idea of I might get lucky. I'll never forget when I was in elementary was the first time I ever heard that shit.
ERO_Jackus32 just followed the Chiseled Adonis.
I appreciate you. I'll never forget hearing that shit. I was fucking 9 years old. I'm walking past the faculty, office or wherever it is, their break room is where they're eating, and one of the teachers was talking about possibly getting lucky. I'm like, the fuck does that mean? It stayed in my mind until I got to junior high school and I finally understood what that meant. I'm like, yo, but you married. What are you talking about? Getting lucky? And then as I continued to age and I would watch, Maury, Jerry Springer, Steve Wilkos, what was that other dude's name? Montel, all these fucking shows, Oprah, all these shows, listening to people who's supposed to be married, struggling, not having fun, having a terrible time. How the fuck are you having a terrible time? Where's this coming from? Shit's wild, man. Got to do a better job vetting, or once the issues mess around and happen, ain't no way. So y'all gonna have to work shit together. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Did he miss? Oh. He just messed around and missed, bro. What's good with him? What the hell's going on here? How do you miss that? What is he doing? Got to make that field goal, bro. What is the deficit right now? It's still 26, 14, 12-point deficit. You got to make that kick. 5 minutes left to play here. Let's see if the Raiders can rally. They only got one timeout, which is absolutely atrocious. You only got one timeout, which is absolutely atrocious. Bain said, I might not be in Army shape anymore, but I get my girl flowers, make her dinner, whatever it is. I know it makes her smile. She's my best friend. Wouldn't I? You're supposed to be friends. Absolutely, you're supposed to be. You're supposed to be. Too many times people be dreading their fucking part like that. That shit don't make sense to me. What a fucking pass from Jimmy G. Oh my God, Josh Jacobs fumbled. It's scooped up by Jacoby Myers, so they keep the football. Mr. Nobody said, any pick'ems? Nah, my shit's already destroyed, fam. Coffee Weeb said, have I heard about the gang fight in Philippines where the dumbasses got knocked out by a firework? I would not be surprised, but I didn't know anything about that. I did not know anything about that. Oh, Jimmy G going down the field again. It's dropped by Jacobs. Man's hands for decoration. Don't put the ball in his hand no more. I did not nap today, Dante. I did not nap today. The Slick Bunny said, unfortunately, separation from marriage is highly celebrated in the country, especially for women. Well, yes, because they end up getting the W that comes out of it. I saw a couple of fucking Twitter posts where people were celebrating like, oh, we're celebrating my divorce. The fuck are you? Is there any shame anymore? Nope. Like now, people into these shits and they fucking they separate, and people over here congratulating people. You know what's so crazy? You take somebody posting about a divorce or a separation on social media with no context. Nobody knows the history about, well, oh my God, he missed Davante Adams again, wide fucking open. What is Jimmy G doing, bro? Let's just say you have somebody post about, I'm getting a divorce or something like that, and they seem excited, but you know nothing about the relationship. People will still congratulate a motherfucker. Doesn't make any sense to me, bro. There's no shame whatsoever. It's like children out of wedlock or single parenthood. Motherfuckers be celebrating. What? What's the matter with people? It's a clown world now, fam. How the fuck did they not find Davante Adams? He was wide open. 24-hour no sleep chat. Oh, Ro is wilding, bro. Somebody lose his invite to New Year's Eve party. Oh, down goes Jimmy G. Get your fam. This man is getting fucked up back there, bro. How many sacks did he get caught up with today, bro? He took so many sacks, he might be homosexual by the end of this game, bro. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. He the one who's supposed to be doing the fucking. He the one getting fucked. 6 sacks for 49 yards. This man went backwards half of a football field, fam. Half of a football field. He looking like Barry Sanders on the stat line, but backwards, bro. How many sacks this man gonna take? So many Raiders on top of him. Las Vegas is not only fucking him, but Detroit fucking him too. Everybody in the 3-1-3, get on top of Jimmy G and fuck him. God damn. Yep, 4th and 17, turnover on downs again. And now, 2 first downs, this game is over. 2 first downs, this game is over. I never understood why people put the mouthpiece at the side of their helmet, bro. That ain't it. That ain't it. Hey, Grizzly Bear said, you been in Phoenix since last night. You see more plastic face hollers than Louisiana country boy needs to see. Shit. I seen a lot when I was in Vegas. I ain't even gonna lie to you. O-line does not fuck with that dude. Peyton said a divorce party. Yup. Shit ton of divorce parties be out there, bro. Davante want to leave? Shit, come to Pittsburgh. Come to Pittsburgh. Justin Herbert didn't just have a random person's piece in his helmet. What do you mean Justin Herbert didn't have just a random person? Did he? I didn't know that. Yeah, they had to use their last timeout right here. 2 first downs. This game is done. Well, it depends on when the first downs happen, I should say. 2 first downs. let's just say if they pick up that first down. Well, actually, yeah, if they open up the 2-minute warning with a first down, then the game is done. 475 yards. Shit. Yeah, they outgained them. Yeah, if they pick up a first down. Yeah, if they pick up a first down, the very next play, this game is done. Yeah, if they pick up a first down, the very next play, this game is done. Ill Mind Jedi, Patuon said, all these sacks looking like a YMCA locker room. Shit wild over here, bro. Motherfuckers is getting cooked. I don't know, man. The Raiders came into this year with high hopes. That's not the case. I already said Devontae Adams only went to Las Vegas to go play with Derek Vehicle. And then what happened? They done traded that man. Got him the fuck up out of there, sent him to New Orleans. So what the fuck was the purpose? God damn. Yo, did you see the penetration from the D-tackle right there? Homie got through with the goddamn quickness. You kidding me? Son looked like an eager version on his goddamn wedding night. Homie went immediately through the goddamn line. Nobody touched that man. Shades of John Randall. Immediate penetration, but to no avail because he ain't touched nobody. Oh, that's right. He left as a free agent. That's right. They didn't re-sign him. I said trade him. They ain't re-sign him.
Then you sell it.
Devontae come to KC. I don't know about that. Ooh, they got Miss Incredibles inside the goddamn audience? Shit. Oh, wait a minute. Go back to the Miss Incredibles. I haven't seen a single Miss Incredible that was a miss. I hope they ain't have no goddamn heavy set broads that was out there and as Mrs. Incredible because that ruined the aesthetic. But nevertheless. Clifton said you was at work, you had to load a truck in your back. Oh, Lord. Surprisingly, the Jags are playing good this year. They played good at the tail end of last year as well. What was the team that O-line let their QB get sacked on purpose? The Machine in the longest yard. X221 said you just got the notification that I was live. Really? Wow. What do you know? Imagine Selena Gomez versus Miss Incredible. Selena Gomez ain't got no. I mean, she does indeed have those big balloons out in front. But one way or another, you know, I've seen a lot of Mrs. Incredibles dressed up. Ooh, it's magnificent. Black Eye said you a dancing nose pass up out here. Damn. Mazur King said that you just got a notification too. Really? Wow, that's wild, man. YouTube is something. Who do I think is going to be the first one to be eliminated from the playoffs? Like playoff contention or actually from the playoffs? Because playoff contention, I think it goes without saying, it's going to be Carolina. So there is that. No doubt in my mind, it's going to be Carolina. Shit, it's 11-13. God damn. Why my shoulder on fire? What's going on? Yeah. One first down. This game is done at the 2-minute warning. I don't think it's a first down right now, is it? Did they pick up the first down? No, they didn't. 3rd and 3, one first down. This game finished. Raiders is a whole pack of ass. Indeed, they are. Packers are the worst team in the league, even though Carolina exists. I think that's crazy. I ain't going to lie to you. I kind of think that's crazy. Here we go. Jared Goff got his man. First down. Laporta stay in bounds. And this game finished. Oh, no, it wasn't Laporta. It was the other tight end. Yup, it's over now. That's it for the game. Detroit gets their 6th victory of the season. They're about to celebrate down there. Lions are now 6-2. Hey, boy, who finishes atop the AFC North at the end of the season? I initially predicted either Baltimore or Pittsburgh. Cincinnati is coming. Pittsburgh has done nothing but let me down. I still want to be optimistic, but my God, is it difficult. So I'm going to go ahead and say Baltimore, but I'm really still going to roll with my Steelers until the wheels fall off. Yeah, they was really out there biting kneecaps for sure. I'm incredibly excited for Dan Campbell, bro. I'm so happy for Dan Campbell. Imagine Jade Cargill as Miss Incredible. Now, that's rather intriguing. Shit, go to Jade Cargill page right now. I don't know what she did for Halloween or what she planned on dressing on, but, man, that is a fine specimen indeed. What about the Steelers game on Thursday? I will be live from the halfway house for the game on Thursday. That is going to be quite a doozy indeed. And the Lions have won officially on Monday Night Football, taking down the Las Vegas Raiders 26-14 in the 3-1-3, ladies and gentlemen. And now all Detroit Lions fans are probably celebrating like...
Oh, yeah. Come on. Cha-cha now, y'all. Oh, yeah. Come on. Cha-cha now, y'all. Oh, yeah. Come on. Cha-cha now, y'all. Oh, yeah. Come on. Cha-cha now, y'all.
Life is swell. Life is swell. Because tonight, for the Las Vegas Raiders, they would have to take out their Metro cards and get aboard the L train. Because
You lose. You lose. You lose.
how many times did Jimmy G have Devontae Adams wide open? Jimmy G ain't nothing but a failure. And they eating
Fresh hot ales. 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 Fresh hot ales.
fresh, hot ales.
It's over. You lose. It's over. You lose. It's over. You lose.
You lose. You lose. Nothing but L's for them, bro. They got to play better. It's a goddamn shame. They lose once more as the Detroit Lions advance to 6-2. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you tuning into the stream. I will continue the move to the halfway house. We shall be live Thursday, although it will be a bit of jet lag, but nonetheless, from the halfway house, that's going to be a fun one. Jay Frank with 5 say Kansas City, Miami will determine who's number one seed in the AFC. Fair enough. I think those are the two best teams in the AFC, despite what Kansas City, or I should say, despite what Baltimore and Cincinnati will have to say about it for the most part. Hell, even Buffalo. But as far as I'm concerned, those are the two top squads. But nevertheless, there is that. Whoa, wait a minute. What's going on over there? I appreciate y'all tuning into the doggone stream. Do I think the Dolphins are legit contenders? Yes. Naomi, I appreciate you for always watching. And moving out. No. Well, technically, yes. The halfway house will be in New Jersey. But it's only going to be a temporary sort of situation. We got to figure out where the hell the crib is just going to happen to be at. We'll figure. I'll keep you guys posted as things mess around and, transpire moving forward. But I appreciate y'all tuning into the stream. We shall be live again on Thursday, and stay tuned for the commentary tomorrow. Hopefully the NFL doesn't block it like they've done the last 2 of the last 4 weeks. Week 5 blocked, week 8 blocked. So if you want to make sure that you can mess around and see it without having to worry about any particular kind of blocks, consider following me or becoming a member on my Patreon. All right, so that's www.patreon.com/Chiseled Adonis, so you'll never miss one of my videos. Hey, you could have saw this early and ad-free if you became a member on my Patreon, and I'm doing something special this season. I'm doing 2 additional videos exclusively on Patreon. I'm continuing the Super Bowl series, and I'm picking out 1 college football game every single week to do commentary on. So make sure you click the link in my description and become a member member on my Patreon. Yeah, buddy. Now, y'all have yourselves a very, very, very good night. I shall see you live from the halfway house this Thursday. Eddie, take us out.
Good night. Suck my dick. Bye-bye.